really feel like it. Alright, let's go get this priestess, though.
As you like.
Insert ginger joke indeed. I set it up for you, chat. You're not knocking it out. Alright. Layer of the Ancient. Magma oozes. The worst type of ooze. Don't they own this area? Like, aren't they supposed to? Whatever, sure. Immunity to intellect. Enfeebled by frost. Immunity to fire. Sure. We'll just paralyze them.
Indeed.
Yeah, some hard stuff. Guess I should loot their stuff. Sure. Looted ooze drizzle. Dribble. Alright. Seems good. What is this? Reach for the soul. You're a great champion, a Goliath among giants. Your chest tight with pride. Now something stark, not something darker. A strange dread. Father God has done something with a dragon. Huh. Okay. Sounds like dragon time.
I see it done.
Potion of moderate healings.
My brethren,
Ooh, cool. Think how fun that would be in a, anyways. That's a cool looking creature. It's like lava dragon or something. Hello, are you friendly? A creature of smoke and scales, embers and talons looms up from the darkness. Her back and rib gleam luridly. Luridly? Red as the lake of fire that laps at her feet. She hisses and the sound like rocks grating together in her throat. Through her peeled back lips forms no words you understand.
Who comes now to stoke the flames of chaos further?
I do.
Have I not yet feasted enough? I suppose I can make room for another.
Is that a sacred torque I see? I happen to be in the market for one. Let's make a trade.
You trespass within my den, and now you think to thieve my treasures. Tell me, what riches will I glean from your corpse? What fine baubles am I soon to pick from my teeth?
You don't want to eat me. I'm much too stringy. And I'm sure I'll give you a bellyache. Dragon's rumbling laughter rattles the cavern's walls as she slithers her tail in the searing magma.
Your tongue is clever. It amuses me.
Magra would do anything to stop Aethys. If she erupts the volcano, you'll be destroyed along with it.
Should I believe the wretched words of a trespasser
But
in my den?
Kind of just want to fight a dragon. Like, it's great we could talk our way out of it, but I want to fight a dragon.
Even were it so, the fire feeds me. It can cause me no harm.
Believe me, dragon, I would not lie about such a grave matter.
Perhaps you speak the truth, and such may come to pass. Only fools die fighting the gods. I have lived for eons, and I will live for eons longer. I fly.
Where's she flying to? Give me the fucking item, though. Did she run off with my item? Oh, she left the item over here, I guess. Kind of not super excited about that. Let's reach for the soul.
I am burning, I am burning, I am burning, and it is not in pleasure, not for Mother Margaret. I should have listened when she said nothing, but I was willing to die to reach the Everflame, to sacrifice them and everything to ash, to vanquish the Defiler. And I am burning, but not in the flame. Not with honor and eternity, but for a moment. Who will lay the torque before the mother to fire the way?
Alright, I'm gonna take the torque and shut her up. This is the one downside with communing with souls, is you actually have to commune with them. You have to listen to them. Alright, let's steal everything over here.
Keeping quiet.
Stealing from dragons seems wise. Oh, what's this? Blade of the Captain. Sure.
Oh, great.
This is feeling endgame-ish to me all of a sudden. Okay. Reload and fight it. I'm worried it's going to be disappointing. I'm worried it's going to be just like all the other fights we've had coming up into here at this stage in the game where it's just like right-click, face roll, done. I don't think so. Let's get through the story. I want to see the end of the plot. Just a few containers back there. I don't really care. Like, again, if there were a reason that like I was still leveling or gearing or something, then maybe, but it's not.
It's beyond me. As you like.
All right. In we go. We've got your stuff. We're here to party. Oh, we're really close to leveling. That might be cool to get one more level before the end. Oh, hi!
Kith.
I have the torque. I found Brenthish is dead.
It is as I feared. I do not share the we must make
I have the torque.
to returning victory from the what became of the ancient.
The dragon
For
has
the
forsaken
fellas.
you.
Triumph will be indeed. I feared the worst when the Brent. We've no choice. If this is to be our, you've earned the right to Fire Shrine with the torque of the Everflame. But we cannot join you as yet.
Magram plans to just
Facing the
erupt the
Defiler.
maw.
If that is the goddess's ever-burning will, we Rathun will abide it.
Your souls aren't bound. You are free to choose your own
What are
fate.
our souls if not the sparks from Mark? We are Margaren's creatures.
Okay.
Formed from her flame.
That's how you feel about it. I won't try to sway you.
Now, descend on the fire.
Alright, let's go down. Down we go. Place the torque on the altar. It gets hot. I lost an item. Great. And down we go. The shrine elevator. The statue of Magram towers above you, eyes flaming, fists gripping her instruments of war. At the base of the statue, a rectangular iron-slatted altar rests between two blazing braziers. In the center of the altar, the torque of Bicthactin brightly burns, an offering to Magram. Descend into the depths of Ashen Maw. With a squeal of metal against metal, the entire floor drops, a stomach lurching 5 feet. Chains clang like the toll of a bell as they catch pounding against the time-worn gears, and the shrine begins steadily lowering into the maw. As the shrine cranks lower into the maw, Aethys's colossal Audra-carved dome, neck, and shoulders slowly emerge into view. This close, the god rises up like a mountain, larger than you even remember having seen him. Energy vibrates through from his massive body, and a cacophony of muttering and shouts from the souls whirling within it slams into you, nearly knocking you from your feet. Okay, we're gonna fight Aethys? I kind of feel like I want to aid Aethys here. We'll see. I mean, I guess what's her face, besides being super obnoxious, did resurrect us. Ooh, level up. Okay, let's take a look. What do we got for levels? Let's start with Twitch chat. Should be the simplest. We are now level 100,000,005,000, I think. Let's grab Intimidate, because maybe we can intimidate Aethys. No, we're gonna grab Religion. All right. We're like nowhere near done. Bending, we have the one we like. Tough, Uncanny Luck, Superior Deflection, Recovery penalty for that, plus 4 deflection. That doesn't seem very good. What do we get on the Paladin side of things? What did we grab last time? Righteous Soul. Sure. Alright, we're going to grab deflection for a +1,000,000 deflection. Great. Alright, level up on Stranger Danger Ranger. Stealth, Alchemy, Bluff, Streetwise. Hit to crit conversion is a thing. Armored Grace is a thing. What do we have on this side? We have Master's Call, which is pretty nice. Uncanny Luck. Took Driving Flight. That's the Ricochet. We haven't even noticed the Ricochet. I don't think I've noticed that even a single time. Alright, let's grab Armored Grace for attack speed. Level up on our Chanter, Arcana, Diplomacy. We don't want priest stuff really. Range spells over longer distances. Could upgrade this, which I never ever use. I don't really want any of these things. Is there a spell I want? I don't think we've taken a spell for the 5th level. Well, we did take a spell. We took whatever the fuck this one was. Revive the Fallen, right? What's Acute do? Intellect and +1 power level. Sure. Let's take that. Litany for the Spirit. Alright. Let's take a look at our Druid. Alchemy again. Survival. Took Barbaric Smash. Wouldn't mind the jumping one. What's this one do? Interrupting Blows. I really like that. The things I want on the Druid side of things, there are not. Let's take Interrupting Blows. Crits can interrupt now. Great. And then finally, Galdefrax, our Cypher. Mechanics, Insight. Target gains an Empower point. Screaming Souls. Stasis Shell. Stasis Shell. When the Cypher quickly hits with a Cypher spell, no, don't care about that. When it kills an enemy, don't care about that. Powered attacks and accuracy. What are the other ones up here? Grants a chance to complete resist hostile spells. Increases the amount of damage dealt by critical hits. Oh, we're pure Cypher too. Power attacks gain increased duration and infliction and inspiration effects. What? Yeah, okay, let's do lasting Empower. That's fine. If we ever cast Empower, that might be relevant. Okay. Alright, here we are. Let's get to it. Hello, Aethys. Hey, cool. That looks so cool.
Watcher, I wasn't sure you'd make it. But there is enough of you in me to grasp that you had a better chance than most. Some would say it's because you have a strong soul. Great deeds come easily to one so spiritually blessed. Or have you become great because of what has been thrust upon you? Watcher of Cadnua, Herald of Berith, Hound of Aethys.
I don't know. Whatever the reason, I'm still standing.
Even after all these years, countless generations, we don't know either. The brightest souls can burn out in an instant, and even a pathetic, feeble spark can grow brilliant in time. But you have come a great distance for answers. What would you ask of me, Watcher?
I need to know why you've come back.
You need to know? Or Berith? Or the gods?
After all you've done, I think every creature that lives and breathes on Aeor needs to know.
And it would seem even she whose presence shakes the heart of this mountain needs to know.
Margaret is prepared to take drastic measures to stop you.
Margaret fears what I will do, just as she feared what I would do in the Deerwood. But this time, there is no power on Aeora or in all of hell to stop me. Understand that what I'm saying is neither a boast nor a challenge. It is the clearest statement of truth I can give you. Give Berith, in the hopes of dissuading you from taking actions that may harm others.
What are you? I'm not here to stop you. I'm just here for answers. I think that's probably accurate.
That may be why you have come, but you may change your mind when you hear what I have to say. I am going to force gods and mortals alike to open their eyes to one another. And all the powers of hell cannot drive me from this course. It seems my sister does not like the sound of that.
Quit dancing around the question.
A fair request. I suppose your time is more limited than mine. I want to return the gods to our original purpose, and to allow mortals to worship us, or ignore us, for what we are, not what we pretend to be. When I entered Widewin, I did so with the intention of illuminating the history of Anguith. I wanted to show all the nations of the Eastern Reach the machines we had used to create ourselves. How we had hidden our true nature from mortals for millennia. But even if I had succeeded, my words would have been easy to deny. Belief creates the foundation upon which a mind's reality is built. Some minds can never let go of that foundation. They would rather hold tight to the world in their mind than accept what they're being told.
Why is it so important that mortals know that gods came from the Angwithians?
We began with a dream that if we provided guidance to mortals, each generation of souls would grow stronger. And if the souls grew stronger, societies would become better, moving ever closer to achieving the potential we believed all mortals have within them. Over 2,000 years have passed. Hundreds of generations have been born, lived, and died. If the world has improved under our guidance, mortals should be prepared to understand the truth. If they have not improved after all of this time, then we have utterly failed in our aims, and there should be a reckoning of our faults. The time has come for a new covenant between gods and mortals. One forged in the light of truth and understanding between our kind. I will leave this place and go to the lost city the Huana call Ukaizo. It is there that all souls pass through the machines of the gods, where all souls pass into the beyond before beginning their next life.
We brought fire protection
When I reach
potions.
that place, I will find our great machines and tear them to pieces. I will smash the great wheel until the lights of hell all gutter and die. And when my work is done, I will leave this world forever.
What?
Both gods and mortals alike rely on the wheel. We depend on it for the souls that give us power. Mortals depend on it for the lives of future generations. Breaking it will force all of us to face the truth. We will fail together or move forward together. Either ending is preferable to the cycle we still find ourselves in. Once again, the gods have put you in a precarious position, Watcher. Considering all the troubles I have put you through, the least I can do is protect you from the wrath Mogren has intended for me.
It's much appreciated.
Don't thank me yet. This will be particularly difficult for you, Watcher.
Aethys's great hand floats away from the luminous Audra pillar. As it pulls back, for a brief moment you see a golden tether flash into existence between the pillar and the great Titan's back. When the Audra fingers gently cradle you, There is first a sensation of warmth, but it is followed by a harsh splitting of consciousness. Your awareness vacillates erratically between the physical world and the spiritual dimension of Aethys's body. Your soul glides amid the many trapped with Aethys. As your brilliant form passes by them, they call and reach out for help. Below Aethys's body, the volcano erupts. Molten rock rushes over the great Audra body, but does not slow its movement. Rathun rush to higher ground, but cannot outpace the lava, which overwhelms and consumes them as it rises. Your attention returns to the heart of Aethys's body. Deep within the whirling masses of souls, you again sense your own presence, the fragment that was taken from you. This time, you reach out to it as it reaches out to you. You meet somewhere in the great mass of Audra, the rest of the souls fading at the edge of your awareness. We are together again. Are you ready to be together again?
Is this myself talking to myself? Am I ready to be with me again? Well, it's quite a commitment. Why wouldn't I be?
Since we've parted, you've become someone else. I have become myself.
No, you haven't. You've been trapped in a giant statue with no agency.
When we join, we won't be ourselves anymore.
Really?
Your senses yank back to your body, still in Aethys's hand. There is light, sunlight. He has emerged from Ashen Maw,
It's a cool picture.
the rim of the volcano and the great keep of the Rathun collapsing behind him. The Audra is barely visible through the thick lava covering his body. And still, he moves. The ocean is gone, water sucked away, leaving only the bare seabed glistening in an ominous silence. You summon the strength to turn your head. Through the cracks in the great god's fingers, you see a wall of water. Taller than Nekataka, taller than Aethys, as tall as the moon. It comes with the rumbling of a terrible stampede. The wave slams into Aethys. His hand closes, protecting you from the devastation. Somewhere in your mind, you hear Andra screaming. You are back inside him. Back with yourself. Are you still the same Watcher who devoured the souls at Heritage Hill? Darkness roils within the soul as it awaits your response.
No, I've changed. I'm not that person anymore. Same Watcher who devoured the souls at Heritage Hill. I don't know what that was. I assume that was something from the first game. I guess I'm probably the same person, though, if I did that in the past.
Good. Then this should be easy. You feel cool air, seawater. The back of your mind pulls your attention back to your body. Aethys stands amid the now calm waves. Kraken futilely clinging to his limbs as he gingerly sets down your ship with one hand. He carefully opens his other, setting your body on the deck. As your head comes to rest, your vision rocks forward, pulled back into the Audra, back to your soul.
I like these little drawings of Aethys. He's cool looking.
Some of us is lost to him. Fragments and the empty spaces between them. They will always be a part of him. But we are still us. And it's time for us to go. Together.
Together.
The soul rushes toward you, flying into you with ferocious speed. You are thrust back through the Audra, out of the palm of Aethys's hand, back into your body.
Look at this asshole move. One of my souls tackles the other one of my souls.
You can feel the sensation of your skin, the warmth of the Audra, but you are not fully in control. The other soul struggles to reach the surface of the body's consciousness, but you pull it down. Entangled, you float in a dark, boundless expanse. The more you fight each other, the closer you become, until somehow, impossibly, every piece of you is touching every piece of them.
We've switched over to erotica, apparently.
Through the distant window of your eyes, you see Aethys push slowly against your ship. Though his touch is light, it is still the touch of a god. The ship lurches, rapidly tearing across the water southward. His hand pulls away from your ship's wake, his body straightening, towering overhead. The volcanic rock, now cooled and gently steaming, sloughs from his body as he moves. The Audra beneath is still immaculate, unmarred. He watches you depart, and you hear a voice in your mind as you sink deeper into the blackness of sleep.
Tell them what you have witnessed, Watcher. Tell them what is coming.
The windows of your eyes retreat into the distance. The fragment of your soul is so close to you in the darkness that you can't tell if its thoughts are separate from your own. Aethys is going to Ukaizo? He's going to stop the wheel? Aethys is going to Ukaizo. Aethys is going to Ukaizo. He's going to stop the wheel. The words repeat in your mind until they become an incessant, meaningless mantra. Involuntary meditation in the emptiness of your unconscious. When the words finally dissolve and become part of the darkness, you see a pinpoint of light. You no longer sense the other soul. No longer sense the person you were before Aethys touched you. You swim toward the light. As you come closer, the light becomes two blurry spots of radiance. You settle in behind your eyes and feel your lips already moving, mumbling. Around your body you sense familiar scents and sounds, voices raised in shock and alarm. You take control of your mouth, opening it wide and drawing a great breath.
There's only fucking 2/3? Seriously? Oh my god. Alright. Hey, Miota. Pounding headache drags you most of the way back to your senses. Your vision blurs and an acrid taste fills your parched mouth. The details of the room slowly come into focus. The sound of ongoing debate.